What is CESA, what is your position, and who are the other important reps?
So my name is Gladys Kong. I sit as the Vice President External.
I'm Abby Crespin. I sit as President.
And I'm Elizabeth Beard, and I'm Vice President Internal.
So CESA stands for the Concurrent Education Student Association, and that basically, in a nutshell, means you. So CESA is the faculty society, which is kind of like a high school student government or student council position. Our goal is to create a welcoming and inclusive environment for all Con Ed students to be a part of. So that is a pretty wide definition, but CESA also has a council, and that's more of the student council side of this faculty society. And there's lots of different positions on that council that us as an executive oversee, so we'll talk a little bit about those.
So as VP External, what I do oversee is the events director. So the events director oversees then like all the different events that are run for you. So that may include formal, that may include some of the intramurals that you might want to join if you're interested in the athletics. I also oversee the Equity Affairs Commissioners as well as Queen's Conference on Education, which are all opportunities you'll get to read about. But more importantly, my job is to represent all concurrent education students at the faculty board meetings, so whether that be the Faculty of Education or with the union reps. So I'm here to kind of voice your opinions to really like see what's going to happen in our 5th year when we do enter Teachers College.
And I'm Vice President Internal, like I said. Two main things I do. I sit on the Arts and Science Undergraduate Society, and I represent you all there. You're all a part of that too, because you're all a part of Arts and Science. And I also will be running Con Ed Camp in the fall, which is one of the last weekends in September. So you'll hear a lot more about ways to get involved in that in the upcoming months.
And as president, what I do is sometimes a bit of a mystery. It's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, but essentially I oversee the entire operations and day-to-day tasks of the association along with our team as an executive. And I represent your voice to the AMS, which is the Alma Mater Society, and that's your big overarching student government that you will be hearing lots about when you come to Queen's. So I have a seat on assembly, which means I go to their meetings and vote for you.
What positions are available for hire in the fall?
So there's actually 2 sections. We have the hired positions as well as the elected position. So there will be one elected position that will be open for first years, and that's the first year rep to the AMS, so the Alma Mater Society. And that position will be elected in early September, and they will be working with 2 other reps who are most likely going to be upper years. And what's going to happen is they're going to sit on the Alma Mater Society and vote on behalf of the entire association. Additionally, they're going to be the hired position, so that's going to be the first year athletic stick. And this position is primarily going to be working with, again, upper year athletic sticks to organize all the intramural events as well as athletic related events as well as like health events to promote health and wellness. Secondly, we have council clerk, and that'll be one position as well, and they will be required to attend council meetings, and what their main duty is to take council minutes. So they'll be typing away while all the discussion is really going on and what really happens at council. Lastly, we are going to have interns. There's going to be 3 of them hired, and this is going to be a brand new position. And if you want to get your foot in the door first year right off the bat and see what we as an executive do, you have the opportunity to work with myself, Abby, as well as Elizabeth to see like what we do within the executive, what we do within the association, and how everything comes together, whether it be events or like how we represent you at faculty meetings or the AMS or ASIS. And yeah, like we'll see what happens.
How did Fresh get involved in intramurals?
So during the first week back, there'll be an intramural sign-up night, which you can all attend, and sign up for a number of different intramurals, anything from dodgeball, volleyball, hockey to inner tube water polo, which is a crazy one that Queen's holds. Intramurals are a great way to get involved right off the bat and meet Con Edies of all years, including upper years, and it's one of our favorite parts about our faculty.
What are some ways to get involved with volunteering?
So one of the really great things about coming to Queen's is that there are endless opportunities to get involved, both within the faculty, so Con Ed, and outside of it. So within Con Ed, Gladys touched on a few opportunities that you can get involved with right away. There's an election period as well as a hiring period, and she went over those positions. There's also a volunteer initiatives committee in Con Ed that is really an exciting way to start getting involved, especially if you have creative ideas about ways like fundraising that you've already done in high school maybe, or something that you've wanted to try but maybe never have. There will be more information coming your way on that. We're also hosting a new initiative this year as an executive called the Kingston Community Dinner, and you'll be hearing more about that in September and coming up. But we really need some volunteers to help us with that, different committees, people to communicate with the community, people to advertise the event if any of those things sound up your alley. Make sure that you listen for that news. And then there's also opportunities outside of Con Ed. So the AMS, the Alma Mater Society, and the ASIS, so that's the Arts and Science Undergraduate Society. Both of those groups also have numerous ways to get involved in the Queens and Kingston communities that are really neat ways to explore.
What is the Con Ed office?
So the Con Ed office is our home base. It's found in the John Dorrance University Center, and throughout the year you can visit there to sign up for events, order buy merchandise, order Con Ed clothing, buy yearbooks, and it's also a great place to just come and chat with a lot of friendly Con Edies.
Welcome to Queens! Let's go to the Con Ed office!
Okay, let's go to the Con Ed office. Thank you.
Go ahead.
So this is the lower Cayley of the JDEC, which is just the downstairs of the John Dorrance University Center. And the Con Ed office is just down the hall and to the right. Keep coming. So the John Dorrance University Center in general is like a hub of student activity. We have Blockholm, we have the Printing and Copying Center, there's the AMS office behind you, and the Con Ed office is this way.
It's down the mysterious hallway.
So you're going to turn left right here, right across from Bikes and Boards, and here we are.
Welcome to the staff room.
And this is the Con Ed office.
And
hopefully we'll see you here next year.